Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here and I'm happy to be back with this wonderful reading. Now, today's reading, as you can see from you must have seen already from the thumbnail, is what new door is opening for you. Now, before I start any reading, I shuffle cards, and with spirit we decide what we're going to do for you. And I usually take out one card and then look at the bottom deck energy and then decide what it is going to be. And can you believe the card I took out for you was the Ace of Wands, and the bottom deck energy was the World. Isn't that beautiful? And just thinking that today is the 28th of December as I'm doing this, world is successfully completing a cycle. Now we are completing 2025 and moving into 2026. This is a general and a timeless reading for whenever you watch it, but it's just that when I'm posting it, this is a double confirmation for you that there is something new that's waiting to happen, possibly in the new year. All right, so we're going to look at first, we'll take out a couple of cards, all the cards for pre-shuffle, the tarot as well as the oracle cards. And we are first going to take out a card asking about what cycle have you successfully completed and what lessons have you learned from it. And thereafter we'll talk about what new door is opening for you, and then what you need to know about it, what can help you, move towards your new beginning sooner, and what stops you from doing it. And then we'll take final advice and more advice from oracle cards. So this is how we're going to do this reading. I've also got one tarot deck here in case we need to clarify anything else. All right, so that's how this is going to be. Beautiful seekers, and let me introduce you to the piles. Pile number 1 is the beautiful Tiger's Eye crystal. Pile number 2 is the RHODONITE crystal. And pile number 3 is the LAPIS LAZULI crystal. For those of you who are intuitive, you may head to the timestamps and I'll see you at your pile. And for those of you who benefit from the quick meditation, let us begin. Sit with your spine erect, palms open, facing upwards. When you're ready, gently close your eyes and take in a deep breath. Hold. Bring your focus between your eyebrows. Connect with your intuition, knowing that it will never lead you astray. When you're ready, gently exhale. Slowly open your eyes, and whichever pile you're drawn to, that is your pile. And now I will see you at your pile. Pile number 1, those of you who've chosen this beautiful Tiger's Eye crystal, welcome to your reading. So amongst other things, one thing that's going to begin for you, or maybe if this new door is opening for you because this is the cycle that you have successfully completed, is working on your solar plexus, working on your self-confidence, working on the fact that you feel that you will not be able to do something, or the fear that you make a fool of yourself in public. That is leaving you now. You've really worked on yourself. If you haven't, that's what you're going to do. You are actually going to do things which make you uncomfortable, and as you do each thing, you will find that your confidence grows and grows. This is a message for you. All right, now let me take your cards. So the first card is going to be, what cycle have you successfully completed? What chapter have you closed at this time? And you get the Page of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Okay, I'm keeping that here. Okay. What lessons have you learned from it? And you get the Five of Wands. What new door is opening for you? And you get the King of Cups. Beautiful. What you need to know about this? What more do you need to know about this? Oh, Two of Cups. Wonderful. Oh, you get two cards here. You get the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I love this for you. What is it that you can do to make sure that you can actually, align with this? Sorry about that. I'm just taking a bit of time. Look at that. I just looked at this deck. This also bottom of the deck is Two of Cups. Wow, that's a sign. So what can you do to expedite the process or make sure that things are smoother as you make this new beginning? And you get the Nine of Cups in reverse. And what is it that's going to hinder you from moving forward? And you get the Knight of Cups. Okay. Final advice for you is the Lovers. Oh my Lord. Additional cards are Grey, learn to scan your body. The number 29, 11 or 2 could be significant. Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. The number 24 or 6 could be significant. Labyrinth, transition to a higher level of being, raising your energies or vibration and alignment. Sorry, enlightenment, not alignment, but well. Man with the Ace of Cups as the inset. Number 28, 10 or 1 could be significant. Determination. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. And last but not the least is North Node, future. Number 34 or 7 could be significant. All right. Is everything coming in as it could be, right? We can move this here. Is that better? Yes. All right. Pile number 1. There are 2 themes in your reading, all right? So you can apply both to yourself or just take what resonates. But the first thing is, what cycle are you successfully completing? And you get the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You've been working for a long while on something that is passionate, and that you feel passionate towards. It could be a career, it could be a relationship, whatever area it was in your life wherein you've been putting in effort. You've been putting in a lot of effort, but you used to always feel that you were not ready. You used to always feel like a page. You may have graduated to a knight and then to a queen and then to the king, but you always felt like a page, irrespective of gender. We're not talking gender here. Now you're finally, either this has already happened or it's about to happen, you are finally seeing yourself as having done the work. You understand that you should have a mindset like the page when it comes to learning new things, but you also know that you have worked a lot and that you will never know everything about everything. And you will keep continuing to learn for as long as you're alive. Every day there's something new to learn. And now you're not keeping yourself stuck thinking you'll learn some more before you do something, but you're realizing that you are good enough, and whatever it is that your craft is, or if it's a relationship, if you've been just waiting, I'll get some more, I'll work some more, I'll have some more money, then I'll make that proposal, or then I'll get into a relationship. You are getting out of this energy. You're realizing that you've got the potential, you've got the capabilities, you've got all that it takes for you to move ahead here and now, and you're not going to let anything hold you back. The lessons you've learned from this is, the Five of Wands here, your head and your heart were at war. Your head would tell you, you need to do some more. You've not done the work yet. Your heart would say, just go for it. You can keep ironing out whatever you don't know or what you've not done right, or you can keep making money as you move forward, or, just take it, whichever area it is in your life, apply it to yourself. But the fact is that your head was telling you, you are not ready. There's something more to do. There's some, if you go like this, you'll make a fool out of yourself. But your heart is telling you, you're ready. And it's all right if you make a mistake. You know that your heart is in the right place. You know what you want. Go for it. And finally, you have listened to your heart. All right? And you are moving forward. And you're going to not let your ego trap you from doing what you want to do, what you're ready, for. So this is beautiful. Now, what new door is opening for you? I need my glasses. 1 second. And you get the King of Cups. Always compose yourself before giving a response. Yes, can you see that? What new door is opening for you? You have realized you're no longer the page. You are standing in your power. And when the new door opens, there you are, the King of Cups. You are ready to take on anything that comes your way. All right, the King of Cups is Scorpio energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. You are very determined. You know exactly what you want, and you are not afraid of the emotions that come up. You're at a beautiful place. And if something triggers you, someone says something, you're not good enough, this is not going to work, or something happens which you didn't intend for it to happen, you don't react. You take it in, you process it, and you know that you will get past it. This is the beautiful, lesson that you have learned previously, and you're walking into this beautiful energy wherein you are standing in your power, and there is nothing that you can't do. For some of you, if it is a relationship related reading, that you are finally in touch with your emotions, you've processed it, you know what you want, and now there's no stopping you. All right? What more do you need to know about this door that's opening for you? What you need to know is that the wheel is turning in your favor because you have done the work. All right? Beautiful, beautiful energy. And you get the Two of Cups. You are coming into balance. And that is why the wheel is turning in your favor. If this is again about love for you, for those of you that this door that's opening is for a love situation, you are going to meet your soulmate. You're going to be one with your soulmate. If things were stuck in the past because you were not ready, you felt you were not good enough, now you feel you're good enough. You know, you have confidence in yourself. You know that you will step up when you're required to, and you're going with a certain maturity, whereas in the past you may have been insecure, and that insecure would the insecurity that you felt would be projected onto the other person maybe, and you would be immature about it. Now you're stepping up your game, and so you are going to see that you are going to attract someone who is an equal. Wheel is turning in your favor. And if this is a career situation or any other situation, you are coming into balance, and so the wheel is turning for you. Opportunities are coming for you, something which is aligned with your soul's calling. Beautiful energy. So what is it that you can do to expedite the process, and you get the Nine of Cups in reverse. Do not control the outcome. What's going to happen is going to be beautiful, and when you see the shift happening, you may start getting ahead of yourself and start controlling the outcome. The very fact that you have worked on yourself and come out of this page energy knowing that you will take on anything that comes and you will keep changing as the situation demands, when you start seeing that everything is shifting in your favor, you will again have this tendency to want to control, and you're being told not to do that. All right? And what will hinder your progress if you're stuck on, if this is a love situation, if you're stuck on a certain person, you're being told to just leave the outcome to the universe. All right, don't be stuck on what you want and the way you want it. And if this is a career or something else, even then, don't be stuck on what you want exactly the way you want it. Because you look at this is the Knight of Cups. This is not a king. So maybe whom you're looking for, or the job that you're looking for, which you think is ideal for you, may not be ideal for you because you are the king. Why would you want to settle for a knight? But you don't see it. So allow the universe to bring to you what is meant for you. Do not control outcomes. Now, this could be a relationship, this could be a career, it could be any other situation. All right? But this is something that you really, really need to know. As I was telling you that you are the King of Cups now, we see the determination card here. You have reached this place that anything can come your way. You will be able to face it because you're not going to react. No matter what comes your way, you have the confidence, you have your sense of worth, you are self-assured, you are self-confident, you're resilient, and you know it. This confidence is what's going to take you forward, and you have the determination to make your dreams come true, which is why the wheel is turning in your favor. And I told you that you will be aligning, with the Two of Cups to your soul's calling, and you get the North Node, which says future. The North Node is all about, when you align with your North Node is when you align with your soul's calling. The South Node is what you're born with, what you're comfortable with. The North Node is stepping out of your comfort zone, which is what you have finally learned to do because you have worked on your confidence. All right? You're letting the heart lead the way forward, which is beautiful. And there'll be a lot of ideas that you get during this time, ideas that need to come out, but you have the faith in yourself to actually let it come out. And look at that, it is electric eel spirit, again water. There's a lot of water in your reading. All right, you have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, and the electric eel spirit. So there's a lot of water, and again the inset here is the Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of water, and here again you have full moon in Scorpio, which is again water. You have a little bit of air and a bit of fire, but it's predominantly water. Of course, you have air here as well. The Lovers. Beautiful. So what is your final advice? Your final advice is with the Lovers. Beautiful. I love the way it's depicted as well. The Lovers can talk about two things. Now, if this is a relationship, if there is someone you are fixated upon, maybe that someone is not someone that's meant for you, but you will know. Maybe a higher order soulmate is going to come. All right. So you being told you've got a choice to make. You make that choice and then leave it to the universe. The universe will tell you what's meant for you and bring it towards you. And if you are in the King of Cups energy, you are intuitive enough to know what is aligned for you. Just don't stay fixated. Don't try and control outcomes, all right? And when something comes your way, do not let your past wounds trigger you. So release your negativity. If this is a love relationship, or if this is a career which you've been eyeing, which maybe you have tried in the past, but it didn't work out and it's coming again, This time when you get that offer of a job, or if this person is coming back, if this is what you really want, then don't let your negative thoughts sabotage it. So you need to heal whatever remnants are there of something from the past. You need to heal it to be able to move forward. You are ascending, which is why you are actually aligning with your true calling, aligning with your not known, with this card here. All right? So, and it's all because you've been putting in the effort. You are definitely aligning with something that you love to do. You are getting an offer, which is, aces are all opportunities from the universe. You have the Ace of Cups as the inset here. So someone could be coming with an offer. This could be an offer of work, which is in alignment with your soul calling, or this could be someone coming and, putting their feelings in front of you, or this could be you putting your feelings in front of someone. But this is very beautiful energy. So you need to keep your thoughts positive. Yes, every once in a while we have a tendency, no matter how much work we do, when things don't work exactly the way we want, we do have misgivings. Our past does come back, but it's all right. Just observe the thought and let it go. Don't sit in that energy for long. It may keep coming back. It doesn't matter. Let it come back, and you just look at it, try and distance yourself from it, and you say, all right, if it's to happen, we'll see. I'm not projecting my past fears onto the situation that's not even played out yet. Let it come. Trust your instinct. It's very strong. You are the King of Cups, all right? Very, very aligned with your intuition, knowing your emotion, and realizing that you can take your own sweet time to respond, but you will not react. Beautiful energy here. Now, there is one message apart from this which is coming. For some of you, it's got to do with this negativity which you're holding. If there is something which may not be related to this new door which is opening, but something from your past, in any situation, even your childhood, there's some negative energy which you're holding on to. Maybe you're not forgiving, whatever it is. It could have a negative impact on your body. All right, with this, learn to scan your body. You are being told to release whatever this is which you've been holding on to for a very long time, because you're waiting maybe for an apology, or it's something you're not being able to process. You've done a lot of healing work, but there's that one something which is holding you back, and you need to work on it because it may have an impact on your physical body. And for some of you, where you've done the work, there is nothing that you're holding on to. Even then, if you find there's any niggle in your body, if there's something that your body is telling you, do not ignore it. No matter how beautiful this door is opened out for you, everything is great, but if you're feeling some sort of niggle in your body, do not ignore it. Go and show it. There's nothing to get scared, but when something goes wrong, if you show it, address the problem, you help yourself by not, it could be something very basic. It could just be, this is the example I always give on different platforms. I have a blog as well, and I know it's a sad example, but that's the one I give because that's the one which is, which I can relate to, because that's what I do. Just think you have a little toothache, it just comes, and it's come once, it's come twice, and that you need to show the doctor. But you've just got this wonderful opportunity. Oh, that toothache can wait. You do that, and something which could have just been a film ends up being a root canal. That's what I mean. So this is something, and it could be anything. This is just an example I'm giving you. But the fact is that for some of you, it's the negative energy that you're holding on to that could create a physical problem, psychosomatic disorders. But for some of you, it's unrelated to any of this. It's just an added message that no matter how happy you are, you've done the work, wonderful things are happening, listen to your body. That's a very important part, because you are ascending. Your body will take time to, keep up with the energy that you are feeling. The ascension that you're going through, the body takes time to adjust itself. So you may have a few niggles. Do not ignore it. That's the message. Do not ignore it. All right. I think this is a beautiful reading. Pile number 1. I'm so happy for you. This is beautiful. And it's all because of the work that you have done. So give yourself a pat on the back, all right? And do not talk yourself down. Do not talk yourself out of it. And when this opportunity actually comes, don't sabotage it by telling yourself you're not good enough. Because no matter how much work we do, when we finally get something in our hands, those thoughts come. That's what the mind does. You know, the mind is very good at bringing up everything else just to see whether we actually want what we want. But you are more powerful than your mind, all right? So keep that with you as a thought when you leave this reading, that you are good enough, and whatever this door that's going to open for you, you are ready for it 100%. All right? I am sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 2, those of you who've chosen this beautiful rhodonite crystal, welcome to your reading. Place your crystal here. Let's see what's in store for you. So what chapter have you successfully closed in the past, maybe in the immediate past or before? You get the Tower in reverse. Okay. What lessons have you learned from it? You get the Three of Pentacles. What new door is opening for you? You get Justice. Wonderful. What more do you need to know about this door that's opening for you? You get the Temperance. Wow. What will aid you to actually open this door faster and align with whatever is waiting for you? You get the Knight of Wands in reverse. And what will actually hinder your progress? You get the Strength card. Okay, what's the final advice for you? You get the Four of Wands. Beautiful. What other cards do you have? Pink, Let Love In. Bad Spirit, a rebirth is assured. Trinka Phi, manifesting money and income. Child, the number 13 could be significant. Peace. You are very close to achieving your goal. Beautiful. Should I keep that here? And Descendant, invitation, number 37, 10 or 1 could be significant. Okay. Pile number 2. Just give me a second, let me get into your reading. Oh, okay. Beautiful. All right, pile number 2. What chapter have you successfully closed out? Now, first and foremost, with this choice of crystal that you've taken, I feel, and the Tower, which is here, there is something that's happened in the past which has left a bitter taste in your mouth. All right? But what you need to know is that that particular thing that has happened was meant to happen when it did, because that is what has caused this transformation in your life. That is what is getting these changes in your life. That is what is catapulting you into this beautiful spread that's waiting for you here. Beautiful. This door is opening for you because of what happened and because of all the work that you've done. And you have done the work, remarkably well. But you haven't forgiven whoever's meant to forgive or whoever was responsible for it, because you have been hurt and the pain is there. And on the surface of it, maybe you say that it doesn't bother me anymore, I've let it go, but you haven't. you still feel bitter when this topic comes up. All right? And keeping that with you, whether or not if it affects the other party, whoever it is, whatever be the situation, it's definitely affecting you, because your heart is blocked just because of this. And for you to enjoy whatever is waiting to happen, and this beautiful things waiting to happen, you really need to let that go. And forgiving that person doesn't mean that you are saying that what they've done, if it's a person or a situation, that the whatever worked out was fair. It was unfair. Maybe it was completely wrong, and you're absolutely right about it. But you are forgiving to make the peace that that person or that situation worked out in whatever way, because the other party had only that much sense. They only had the ability to see it like that. They couldn't see your point of view. It was just because they couldn't, for whatever reason. They were not open enough, or they didn't have the capacity to see what you could see. So forgive them for their ignorance, and forgive yourself that you couldn't prove a point at that time, and things had to go back. But when you finally do this, it is for your own self, that that particular thing doesn't hold you back. And you may require to journal about it. You've done a lot of work. It's just that one small thing. And when you let it go, things will start shifting very fast for you. All right? Now, what is the work that you have done already? The chapter that you're closing, you get the Tower in reverse. And the lesson that you've learned is Three of Pentacles. What you finally learned is that, for a long time, there was something which was shaky, be it a relationship, be it a career, whatever it is, something wasn't working for you. And you really tried your best to hold on to it. You did everything that you could to hold on to it. And finally, it came crashing down. And when it came crashing down, you realized, initially you may have been devastated, and then you realize that you have been resisting that change for so long. But when everything just fell apart, you realized that it was a blessing, and you took it as a blessing. Yes, there is some bitterness involved. I'm not saying no. But you didn't let this bring you down. You were devastated, but you have now, with the Three of Pentacles, the lessons learned, you're building something on solid ground. So that's something which this Tower was. It could have been maybe your business, which, because of someone else, your business could have collapsed because someone was playing dirty. Maybe you were collaborating with someone, it didn't work out. Or it could be a relationship that didn't work out. Whatever be the case, you've been devastated. You've picked up the pieces. You've started building again. But that forgiveness hasn't happened yet. All right? And you're being told to let love come in. Because when you let love in, meaning you are softening your heart. It's not about calling someone else or calling whoever was there and forgiving them. It's in person. No. From your side, you say that's all that party knew. Now I forgive them and leave them, and I forgive myself that I had to go through so much. I couldn't prove a point, and I had to go through this. I could have possibly seen it before, but I didn't. Maybe you've been blaming yourself, but now you take away, you forgive everyone involved, including yourself, because what's meant to happen was meant to happen. This is a major arcana. It was meant to happen. You did your best to try and resist it, to make things work. It didn't, because it couldn't. It wasn't made on solid ground, and you're realizing that now. That is the lesson you're learning. And so now, whatever it is you're building, whether it's your career, whether it's your business, whether it's a relationship, a new relationship, you are taking your own sweet time, working on it, and it is very solid. It's very solid. And if it's a career, people around you are seeing it. If it's a relationship that you're working on, possibly first with yourself before you bring someone else, it's visible to the people around you with how much of love and care you're pouring into whatever it is that this is. Beautiful energy. Because of that, a new door is opening for you. And what is that? And we get justice. And this says, stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. Exactly. So you were not possibly able to prove your point in the past, but you stuck to your truth. And that is why this tower happened. You continue to do that because the door that is opening is you being rewarded for the way you handle the situation. Now what's going to come for you is going to be fair. Whatever you put in, you will get that much in return. You are going to be in a very beautiful place. This is again major arcana. All right, beautiful energy. And what more do you need to know about it? That when this door opens and you take on whatever this new chapter it is in your life, be it career, be it relationship, this is going to fulfill you so much. And with the temperance, this is going to bring a lot of healing. This is going to, the temperance card is about healing, it's about patience, and it's about alchemy. And this is again a major arcana. Okay, so this was major arcana, this is major arcana, this is major arcana, this is major arcana. There's a lot. Now, you are in this beautiful Sagittarius energy. You're going to be. That's what this healing is going to come. So you've done some healing, but there's some more left to do. And as you start processing and working on yourself, you're already here. You've closed out this cycle. There's just bits left for you to soften your heart. And the universe is telling you your rebirth is assured because you've done the work. The universe has seen it. And when this door opens for you with the temperance, again, this is 14, which adds to a 5. You are going to get that healing. You are going to actually be able to forgive. And this is going to really make you happy from within. Whatever is coming is just perfect for you. It's going to bring you in a place of balance. Both these cards are cards of balance. Beautiful. Okay, what do you need to do to expedite the process? And then you get the Knight of Wands in reverse. And here you get child with the number 13 here, which adds to a 4. And you get in the inset the Knight of Swords. So what do I pick up from here? What do you need to expedite the process? Yes. What you need to do is to not come with superficial energy. Meaning, this door is open for you. Healing has happened. But since you have not yet finished forgiving this person, it's there somewhere, the person or the situation or whatever happened. Even if with this healing you started forgiving, there's that fear, it's about once bitten, twice shy kind of thing. That is there. So what you do is when you engage with this new situation, you are holding yourself back a little bit. All right, and you're being told with the Knight of Wands in reverse, stop coming with that energy of wanting to rush in and wanting to rush out. That's not going to help you. All right, because here you get the Knight of Wands in reverse, and here you get the Knight of Swords upright with the child, which says that this could also be not just this situation, but this could be something from your childhood, wherein this fear of abandonment may still be very strong within you. And you need to work on that inner child and assure your inner child that you are capable enough to look after yourself, to look after that little child within you, and to move forward. And you are ready to go all in. You are ready to go all in. 13 is also the number of the death card. And here you have this rebirth is assured. This is the change you're bringing into your life. With the descendant card here. Now, when you're talking about the ascendant, you talk about how you are seen by the world. With this descendant card coming here for you, it is how you perceive people coming into your life, into your world. Are you projecting onto them? And because And that is why it's so important for you to heal from, forgive all those who are meant to forgive, and allow your heart to be soft, because beautiful things are waiting to come for you. A lot. Oh my God, I just noticed this. Trinka 5. This is also 5. This also adds to a 5. So there's a lot of 5 in your reading. 4s and 5s progression. And how you perceive whoever is coming into your life now, whether it is going to be a business partner, whether it's going to be a life partner, whoever it is, or it just be any friend, you may be, coming across as someone with a wall, because that forgiveness hasn't happened. So on the surface of it, you're showing that you're all in, but people can pick up your energy that you're not all in, because there is some misgiving there. You're cautious, you're overly cautious, and that will be ironed out only once you forgive fully. So the healing is here, it's happening. And keep this in mind. Now that you're seeing this reading, keep this in mind. Work on your heart chakra, work on your root chakra first, and then work on your heart chakra, because it makes a lot of difference how you perceive the other person. If you are coming from a wounded place, even if the person in front of you is super sincere, all for it, you will not see it, because you'll be projecting on to them what you have been through. All right. So this is something you need to work on, but this door is definitely opening for you, but the healing should continue till you are soft enough, your heart is soft enough to love unconditionally. And unless you can, love yourself unconditionally, your inner child should be thriving. Only then can you let anyone in. Otherwise, there will always be that wall. All right. And what is hindering your progress? This feeling, what you're showing everyone is that you've healed, you're ready, you've done the work, you're doing so well in life, and you don't feel any pain. That's the vibe I'm getting, that nobody can look at you the way you dress up, irrespective of your gender, okay? The way you show up, you've got that strength is the card of Leo. You've got that. I'm in control of everything. What happened? That's beyond me. But that's just for others. Deep down inside, you're hurting, and you're being told that this particular stance that you've taken, that I'm not going to show anyone what I'm feeling inside, this is actually hindering your progress. All right. And you need to be your authentic self, and you can be that authentic self when you love yourself unconditionally. All the parts, the good parts, the bad parts, the ugly parts, everything, accept it for what it is. Forgive yourself and the fears that you hold, and forgive all the people, right from whoever's been responsible for this. They did not know any better. You were not in a place wherein you could stand up for yourself, perhaps. Forgive yourself. Forgive all of them. And this beautiful chapter that's opening for you, it's really wonderful. There's a lot of abundance coming in. And you also may have your happily ever after coming in, because look at this. Your advice from Spirit is the 4 of Wands. I'm not picking it up because of my nail. It's uncomfortable. But it's beautiful. I'm tempted to pick it up. Let me try. Here you go. Beautiful. Isn't that? And there are butterflies here as well. Transformation. Beautiful. You can have your happily ever after. But if this person comes with most genuine intentions, you will look right through them, or you'll keep them at an arm's length. Why? Because you've not done the work. Till you've done the work, it can't come. Same thing. If it's not a relationship, it's just about your own stability in your life, however it is, maybe your career, whatever. If you want this beautiful stability which is waiting to happen, you've got to make peace with yourself and peace with your past. Very important. You are very close to achieving your goal. You've done a lot of work on yourself. There's just that little bit. Maybe the previous pile would also resonate with you. The theme is very similar. Different, but similar. You are very close to achieving your goal. The door is about to open. For some of you, it may have already opened. It's about you showing up in your most authentic fashion, all right? Because with this descendant card here, there will be people coming in. Your soul tribe may be coming in. The love of your life could be coming in. The perfect business partnership may be waiting to happen. But are you willing to accept them? Or are you going to project your past hurt onto them and keep them at an arm's length so that you are not giving your all because you have misgivings? So that's what you're projecting. And they will also not give their all because they can sense that wall there. And for some of you, if you are the kind, yes, this is very important here also about boundaries. All right? Whatever's happened is also to teach you boundaries so that you are not dependent on whoever comes in and you don't allow them to step on your boundaries either. This is also a big lesson with justice here, big lesson to learn. I see strong Libra here, Sagittarius, Leo, and that's Mars energy. That could be Aries and or Aquarius. All right, there's a lot of peace of mind that's going to come once you accept yourself and you're really that close. All right, just forgive yourself first and foremost and everyone else, and bring all that love for your inner child, for every bit of you, every step of the way. Be your best friend. Beautiful things waiting to happen. Beautiful. This is right in the center of your reading, justice and temperance. It's so beautiful. All right, that is all I have for you, pile number 2. I am sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Those of you who've chosen the Lapis Lazuli crystal, welcome. This has got to do with your throat. What you speak, how you speak, whether you express yourself fully. Do you keep the uncomfortable parts in? Do you say what you feel, or do you cover up so that the other person doesn't feel bad? You are working on your expression. You may be someone who can pick up the energy of the room, someone who knows exactly how the other person's feeling, and then you mold your words to make them feel good, which is beautiful. But if it is not authentic, wherein there is something, maybe someone is being not so good with you, but you're still trying to keep the peace and saying things to make them happy so that the situation is good, that is not good. The truth will always come out. The truth should come out. And if it's your truth, it's all the more reason that it should come out. Shouldn't it? And this is something either you have learned or it's something that you're going to learn. Maybe you worked on this and that's why this change is coming for you. Or maybe this is something this change is going to bring for you. Let's see. So first and foremost, what chapter are you closing successfully? You get the Ace of Wands. Wow, look at that. Okay, and what lessons have you learned from it? And you get the Six of Swords in reverse. What new door is opening for you? And you get the Nine of Pentacles. I like that. And what more do you need to know about this? Death. Okay. What is it that you can do to expedite this process for this to happen? And you get the Five of Swords. And what is hindering what can hinder your reaching this door or moving forward? And you get the Emperor. Okay. And final advice, you have the Queen of Coins. So beautiful. I love this deck. You also have Brilliance, which matches so beautifully with this. Discover your sparkle. Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. We're going to keep that under the Emperor. The Festival, creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. Stars, oh my god, lovely. With the inset of 6 of Cups here. The number 16 or 7 could be significant. Confidence, I like that. Be bold and make the first move. Wonderful. Here again, be fearless and bold. Okay. And Cancer, the number 4 could be significant. Oh, this is lovely. I'll keep this here. Yeah, keep this here. All right, pile number 3. Beautiful. I love your spread. So, what chapter are you successfully completing? There was a beautiful God-sent opportunity, you know. The universe had given you an opportunity. And guess what? You did it full justice. All right? There was a time wherein you felt that things wouldn't work out and you wanted to go away from there and give up on it. But you didn't give up. And you have successfully completed, you know, you've taken the opportunity and you have done your best with this brilliance card coming here. This was, you have actually, when this particular opportunity came, you took it despite yourself. And after that, you came into some rough weather, but you didn't give up. All right. And in doing so, in sticking with that, you got a taste of your inner resilience, your thinking, which is out of the box. You got in touch with that. And because you stayed the course, you have successfully completed the cycle. You have, the universe is giving you a pat on the back. Kudos to you. Pile number 3. And because of that, what the lesson you've learned from it is that no matter how difficult the situation is, it is not always good to walk away from it. Sometimes you need to stay there, feel the discomfort, and rise above it. And that's what you've done. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And here is the 6 of Swords, and I can see later on there's a 5 of Swords here. And I told you about your communication. So I feel that this is something that you are going to further learn as you progress. Now, because you have closed out the cycle beautifully, learned your lessons, the door that's opening for you is this beautiful 9 of Pentacles. And what does it say? It says, pause and savor the results of your success. Absolutely, absolutely. You've taken this opportunity, you stayed the course, you discovered your gifts, and now you're being told to just take it easy. The door is opening, and in this door, when this door opens, you will find that you're in a great place financially. You're dependent on no one. You're living, you're in the lap of luxury, but you need to stop now and, just savor the moment for a bit before you start again. What more do you need to know? Because what you need to know is that this break that you're having here, when the door opens, you just have this luxury. It's not the end. There's a huge transformation waiting to happen. So you take time to savor your success, to give yourself a pat on the back. Think about the lessons learned, because there is a transformation that is coming. All right? What can you do to expedite, moving forward? You get the 5 of Swords. I love this. And confidence. And I was talking LAPIS LAZULI. In the past, as I said, you could be someone who kept quiet to keep the peace, or you said the right things to keep the peace. When this particular situation happened, usually in the past when something went wrong, you would detach from there so as to not, even if you were hurt, you would just keep quiet, keep the peace, and walk away from there. This time, when you took this opportunity and things didn't go well, you didn't walk away from there. You stood your ground, which is why this door opened for you. But there is more to come. And with the Five of Swords, so usually when you talk about Five of Swords, you talk about competition. You talk about someone saying something harsh and winning that argument and feeling, for that momentary period, they feel they're gloating. But later on, they don't feel good about it because argument doesn't get anything. But what you are learning is to speak your truth. And initially, when you start doing that, maybe you will rub a few people the wrong way. It always happens. When you first keep suppressing whatever you had to say, always saying the right thing, initially it's going to be difficult for you to even come out of it. But once you've already had the taste of standing up for yourself, once that happens, then you will go to the other extreme of saying things, if you don't like it, you just say it then and there, the most abrasive manner perhaps, and hurt the other person. Right now, that's okay, because this is your transitional period. You will come back and realize that you can still be authentic and absolutely honest and still not come in this energy of your ego, but from a higher place of wanting to just bring about clarity and not about just snubbing the other person or showing them their place. That is what you're going to learn. And once you come, but right now, initially when you start off, you will possibly rub quite a few people the wrong way. This is your confidence in asserting yourself, which is showing up. It's all right. This too shall pass. You will come back to that place wherein, you will not react because of ego, but you will respond from a place of wanting to let the clarity come forward, wanting to let the truth come out. What is going to hinder you is the Emperor, your ego. All right? You are going to be standing in your power. Beautiful energy this is. And this is also 4. This also is 4. And Cancer is also 4. All right, so 4 could be significant. And you also have 8. So you really worked hard. This is Saturnian energy. You've worked really hard to get to where you are right now. And you're going to make steady progress. And once you start speaking yourself and your confidence starts growing, you're going to be this beautiful star. All right, the whole world is going to recognize you. It could be in your community, it could be globally, but you are standing in your power. And whatever your ideas are, you're ready to bring it outside. And yes, with this card, which says creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event, I feel there is going to be a lot of times when there's going to be a lot of celebration of who you are and where you've come. And look at that, you have these 3 cards which say, when you talk about the Emperor, it's about being bold. This also says be bold, be fearless and bold. This also says be bold and make the first move. And that's what you're going to do, because you are now brimming with confidence. This is beautiful energy, but with the confidence may come a bit of ego. And when you initially start off with this 5 of Swords energy, as I said, you may rub people the wrong way, but in time you will learn that it's not about your ego. You'll be the bigger person. You'll see things from a bigger perspective, and it's not about reacting. You will start learning to choose your battles, but you will also keep your ego in check. All right, and your idea will not the aim will not be to show the other person their place, but to bring out the truth of the situation. Because now you're the Emperor, you're the King of Kings. So this could actually be a hindrance if you let the ego, your authority speak. And at the same time, this could be something you can mold it. Now that you're seeing this, you can actually mold this as also being something which will help you towards your success. Beautiful energy. Final advice for you, the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins, brilliant energy, irrespective of gender. This is balance. Balance of your practical nature, taking care of yourself, taking care of that's material comfort from, this is the halfway point to the Queen of Pentacles. You will reach here, and this is where you need to be. I mean, the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, but be grounded. Once you're grounded, this ego will not come in the way. You will be comfortable in who you are. You take people with you as you move forward. All right? And whenever you have this desire to show the other person that they're incorrect, you will do it from a place of wanting to bring the truth out, and not from a place of snubbing the other person because they have snubbed you in the past, or because you've been at the receiving end for so many years. All right? You've got a very soft heart with this Cancer energy here. You may come across, like this stoic, the hard shell of the crab. Inside, you are a softie. So, and it's because you've been a softie that people may have been nasty with you in the past, and you've held the peace. But now it's your time to let your confidence shine. Be bold. Again, Cancer is a cardinal sign, so be bold and make the first move. Go for it. Whatever there is, go for it. You already had a taste of that with this Ace of Wands here. Beautiful opportunities are going to come. From the Nine of Pentacles, you'll reach the Queen of Pentacles, and you will be the Emperor. You are going to, and with the Stars card here, you are going to get a whole lot of success. You'll be seen either in your community or, globally. Maybe you have something online and the whole world knows you. All right? Whatever it is, take it how it resonates. But remember this. Speak your truth. Initially, once you learn to start speaking your truth, you may offend a lot of people. Soon enough, keep doing the work on yourself. And after some time, you learn to speak your truth. Keep your boundaries in place. But speak your truth from a place of kindness, from a place of absolute clarity. Beautiful, beautiful energy, because you've done the work, because you've stepped out of your comfort zone. So basically, this door is going to open for you, and what you see is going to be happiness and all that, your throat chakra, which you need to work on. You've kept a lot of things that you wanted to say, you've kept it in so as to not hurt people. You're finally getting that freedom of speech, all right, which is beautiful. I love this for you. I hope this reading resonated, pile number 3. Wishing you all the very best. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.